you're in packaging, and then you enter leisure and entertainment. It is not a logical step to go from packaging toothpaste to getting into leisure and entertainment. Can you help us understand how that migration took place?
Neither the grain trading to packaging was any logic. And this is a known fact that we haven't spent much money on the consultants to ask them what next I should do. You know. So once as I told you that SL Packaging or SL ProPack, when it was profitable and when it was running well, my youngest brother Ashok Goyal was involved with this, and so he fully took over. And I was unemployed, and we had bought a large piece of land in Bombay suburb. And what can be done to that, and what should we do in that property, was the question. And it is a kind of defined as no development zone. And in that, you could build amusement park, you could build few other things. So, amusement park was one thing which had attracted me much earlier when I visited some of these so-called amusement facilities. And so we started working that. And that's where SL World was born.
Can you relate back in that time? What do you think was happening around in the Indian context that you think made SL World the success that it is? I mean, was it the right thing at the right time? And if so, why was that the right time to do it? Or did you make it the right time?
I wouldn't call it right time, but it was something which one felt that Mumbai as a city, you see, it's an island. And people live in this city, they don't have either the roof or the ground. They are hanging in the flats in between. And hardly any greeneries in Mumbai city. So I think it was combination of all the things, because of my unemployment, this land being available, and then when amusement park, we thought, we did a survey also. The SL word name was not because of the group's name was SL, because we designed the 5 phases of this park. We actually did a naming contest in the city, which was participated by more than 30,000 people. And one such name appeared was SL World. So they described entertainment, sports, and science exhibition land. That's how the abbreviation SL was done in this context.
What were the principles that you used to put together a team? Because this is a very consumer-oriented business. This is entertainment. It's a different DNA. Help us understand how you put together the team.
What I did was I looked around, and there is every year an exhibition or a annual conference, exhibition cum annual conference called IPA. And before we started working on it, I visited that. And there I was looking around who were the people who could help us to set up such a facility. And we picked up 3-4, talked to all 3-4 of them. We chose Blackpool Pleasure Beach of UK as our consultant and architect, so to speak. And they helped us put together. They also, in fact, trained our initial team and managers.
Can you talk a little bit about the origins of EIL, SL Infra Projects Limited? Because this company has done projects in over 70 centers in India. Just could you help us understand, because you moved from now doing a consumer-oriented thing to projects business.
This migration has come about mostly if you look at SL Packaging, SL Word, Zee Entertainment, or anything, they are all mostly kind of service industry. And and the families were growing. We have, amongst four brothers, next generations were growing. So I said we should have some business which is kind of more of annuity kind of business, and should have asset base also. If you look at other things, hardly any assets are being much, not much of a, too much of a capex kind of a thing. And I think somewhere inside me also there is a bug of national interest, if I may say so, which was telling me always that why we are lacking in infrastructure, or whether it is roads or whether it is anything. So why can't we help also build that? So both of the things, and we experimented with roads first, slowly grew that business. Now we are certainly in many verticals over there. And again, as you've seen, my history of these 40-odd years is to bring first-time things in India. We ventured into 9 new things. Out of that, 4 succeeded, 5 didn't.
1992, you founded Zee TV. Now, there have been books written and long stories about in the exchange that you had with Star and what happened and how it came about. What was the circumstances that led you to start Zee TV?
This SL World amusement park, which, as I said earlier, that we had done surveys and plan was made according to that, investment was made according to that. The first year of completion was calendar 1990, January 90 to December 90. And at December 90, the total guest visitors were only 1.1 million. Whereas the market estimate was 3+ million. So we said, why people are not coming? So things came out was, A, lack of infrastructure, because roads and other things were, connectivity was poor. 2, these bureaucrats imposed entertainment tax, which was 150%. Third one was that people wanted entertainment, but they wanted it closer their homes. So all the 3 things gave birth to Zee.
So in that frame of reference, in that state of the industry, you launch Zee TV. Going back to those times, what was the brand that you were trying to create then?
See, as I mentioned when during the SL World time, that these people put 150% entertainment tax. There was no logic. I mean, middle class children were coming, families were coming, and you are imposing 150% on that amusement. So I wanted to expose these people. So that's how, and I had that at back of my mind. I wanted to entertain also to people. So I had in mind that Zee TV would be having news also, it will have entertainment also, it will have movies also. And that's what we created actually.